Jua, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. And 10, congrats on first. And thank you for the check-in as well. How are you both doing today? You're so cracked. She's so cracked, guys. Yeah, how many firsts do you have, by the way? I'm glad you're well. I am okay. Health-wise, I'm doing better. I still have a bit of a cough, but that's just whenever I get sick, it's just cough is the last thing to go, and it lasts for such a long time. Noobs, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in as well. How can you be good at cooking, but you just burnt a grilled cheese? Are you sure you're good at cooking then? No, I'm just kidding. Um, 49. So close to 50, you got this. You got this. You got this. Um, yeah, cough is the last thing to go. And unfortunately, it lasts quite a while for me. Also, I tried doing vocal warm-ups today, and I still don't have my higher register back. So for now, I'm stuck with my normal like speaking register, which is fine. But it was kind of unnerving to try to do higher notes and to just hear nothing, you know. Yes, think of the shout outs, Jua. Accidentally shout out null verdict. Yeah, have you heard about this null verdict guy? I think you should give him a shout out. Go drop a follow if you aren't following. But yes, the ad is starting here soon. So about a minute and a half, we'll get into the Varka story quest. Yep, there it is. Yeah, how many firsts do we have in the chat? So between 10 and noobs. And also if I just mute randomly, it's because I'm in a bit of a coughing fit. Which I don't expect to happen too much. 31. Really cool Genshin stream, you know, his name's No Verdict. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, I don't know. The name might kind of sounds familiar. Not sure why though. Man, I hate coughing. Not only is it like not good for your throat, but it also gives me a headache. Never heard of him? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the name sounds kind of familiar. We'll see how today goes. I don't think that I'll get any vocal fatigue. I just don't feel like I will, but we'll figure it out. Probably has nothing to on your favorite streamer void decision. What if for like the month of April I did a name change? Because I think you can only change your name once a month on Twitch. What if I just did a name change for the whole month of April to just void decision? No, wait, you know what? Actually, I might rename my 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 Valorant alt to void decision. Void decision best streamer. It would be so funny. I don't know how many people would like be confused because like I have over 300 followers, but I don't have over 300 consecutive viewers, you know what I mean? So like there's a handful of people who might get a notification that void decision just went live and they're like, who is that? I don't remember following this person, and they unfollow, I may lose followers if I do that. What if you steal null version April? Hmm. You raise a fair point. Oh wait, the ad's done. Shoot. I'm professional. Um Change it on April 1st. You're faster. No, I'm gonna get identity thefted. Identity thieved. My identity's gonna get stolen. That's what I'm trying to say. There is one name that I would love to get on Twitch. I don't know if it's possible. um it's not available, but I thought that like if you go inactive on Twitch, like not even just not stream, but like not log in or anything, then it becomes available. So I guess this person's just been available. Like they've been logging in at least once a month or something. Because I keep checking periodically and it's never available. But I'd love to have this name. Anyways, at least you need to give it back. True. Noobs, I'm not so sure would give it back. Would it become Noob's verdict? What if April 1st you just play Solitaire with no commentary? You know what? Unironically, I've thought about playing Solitaire. Not as a full stream, but like on stream, you know? Like maybe like some variety stuff. And Solitaire is one of them. Solitaire, Minesweeper, maybe the old pinball game, which I don't know if you can even get it anymore. I'm sure you can, actually. I take that back. I'm pretty sure I've seen people play it. 10 verdict. Oh my gosh. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. We're going to finish up Varka's story quest. First, we're going to do some anecdotes and dailies. Get those out of the way. I need to stay on top of my constellation, my free constellation, which is probably going to go to D-Luke. Here you are, no play Solitaire. You do not commentary, but you're watching a delayed stream. What would Solitaire commentary even sound like? I don't even know like what kind of commentary you could have for Solitaire. I'm about to ask something that you realize you can guess the answer. I'm sure I know what you were gonna ask, and yes, you can absolutely like figure out the answer. All right. Anyways, we go into the game now to do a few things before getting back into the story quest. Good, I have all of the things up. I didn't realize last stream I still had my my lantern right background up until after I ended stream and I saw the thumbnail. I was like, oh, whoops. Sacrificing yourself? Wait, why? Has nothing to do with this conversation? Oh, never mind. I thought it was about the conversation. Alright, let's see. What do we... Oh, also. So... That's not what I meant to do. Where is it? It's switch choice. So I haven't actually said it yet. So I'm thinking we get D-Luke C6 because one, I want a C6 D-Luke, and two, because any copies of D-Luke after that will get masterless Stella Fortuna that is going straight to Noelle. So I think D-Luke is I think D-Luke is the choice here, unless I happen to get a D-Luke from standard. Then we can put it towards probably Ganyu. I love Ganyu. I don't know what a C1 does though. Can I, how do I character preview? Okay. Do Drinker. Oh, that's actually pretty useful for her. Okay, cool. If you had to pick between Jiren or Varka, for no reason in particular, what would you pick? Between Jiren and Varka for no reason? Oh, I don't know. That's kind of tough. I want to lean towards Varka. Jiren's great. Love Jiren. But Varka's pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. Gonna ask what your opinion on fettuccine alfredo. I mean, okay, what do you think the answer is? What do you think the answer is first? Trying to get C6 D-Luke for the same reason? Oh, you're trying to level 95 Noelle as well? That's, the answer is yes here, by the way. Going Albedo C1? Oh, nice. Stop rubbing it in. Wild thing to ask a man who's allergic to milk and eggs. Talk to Catherine before you ever get near the crafting table. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll do it when we go to claim our stuff. I'm gonna burn some resin real quick. Actually, the first thing to do... So, let's go to a different crafting table. Because I realized the one in Nodcry triggers, anecdotes. So we'll go here. Condense 2. So we need to do... How many more again? 30. That's a boss fight. Do we just do a quick boss fight? Let's just do a quick boss fight. I know... I don't want to, like... Because I know we have a schedule to keep. But I there's nothing else we can really do. It's exactly 30. Hear me out. It's exactly 30. You're at 76 pity right now for Albedo. Ooh, nice. For Noel, definitely. Oh yes, of course. No, for Noel. Absolutely. Alright, this is easy because we just go Skirk team. We'll send it. Just do the anecdotes. Oh wait. Do you think they count for dailies as well? Okay, fine. Fine. What do you mean not nice? You spent 80? Okay, but I mean like you're close. Is what I mean. Not that like nice it's 76, but nice you're close. Cause like if you said like I'm at 20 pity, it's like, what do you say? You can't say nice, because it's like, you know, it doesn't make sense. Alright, we leave. Yes, I know. I didn't fail, I just chose to not do it. I was advised not to do it. Spent for Albedo the same amount you spent on Linny. Almost. You also lost your Varka 50. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that one's. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. He's on a 50-50. Wait, you lost your Varka 50-50. And you're on another 50-50? Or wait, no, 10, you're talking about your own polls, right? No, I'm confused now. Alright, well, let's go find Varka. Speaking of. You're on a 50-50 for Albedo? Okay, I see. So you lost... So you've done a lot of polls recently. Here, let's turn in-game music back on. Oops. Albedo's on Chronicled. Albedo's not on the same banner on Chronicle. Oh, right, because they're... Oh, right. That's right, they are separate banners.
I'll be there.
Good luck, noobs.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay, we can probably at least get our... Wait. Why does it say I can already do that? There he is, walking up to us. Yep. Hey, Grandmaster. Hey, I've got a question to ask you, by the way. I've got a... Wow, you're a tall man. You are a very tall gentleman. She's gotta look up at him. Hey, Varka, I've got a question for you. When do I get to be a knight? Hang on. Let me get this... Let me get this, done as well.
Thank you for completing...
Apparently I already have enough for that. If you lose Albedo 50-50, you might quit Genshin for a month. Oh no. Have to lock in and clean right now, or it's never gonna happen? Alright, sounds good, 10. I'll see you when you're done cleaning. Good luck. Now, why did that count? Oh, because it's 120 for the dailies. 150 for the... Gotcha. Okay. Understood. Alright, hi Varka.
Any updates on the commission from last time? Should be done just about now, right?
Apologies, Mr. Varka. The wine merchants from Mondstadt say they'll need more time to prepare.
Of course it's wine related.
Also,
of course it's alcohol.
They have asked me to pass this message on to you. Have you seriously finished the last batch? That cart was huge.
Gotta lock on editing. Alright, sounds good. Good luck on the editing, noobs. Thank you for the lurk as well.
Well, it's not like I'm the only one drinking. That amount of wine is barely enough for 2 banquets. We'll need more.
Are you trying to empty out Mondstadt's wine cellars?
Come on. I timed this down to the second. The Dawn Winery should be reopening the cellar of Dandelion wine right around now. As the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius in Mondstadt, patronizing their business is but one of my duties.
Okay.
Don't worry, I've left some for them. I didn't clean it all out, or Charles would have nothing to work with. The trouble with long journeys, though, is that wine tends to lose its flavor in the process. Next time I get back, I'll have Charles mix me the strongest drink he's got. Now, who to drink with? Kaya would definitely come if I called. And D-Luke? Well, if I can catch him, I'll have a couple of drinks with him, too. Well, might as well get those two to have a drink together, perhaps.
Good luck with that. I don't know if they typically like drinking together. Alright, well, we're still at the issue of needing to spend 30 resin for the daily. Does this spawn in the other two? It does not. So I guess, is it just one of those types of encounters per day? Only one hidden? Okay, so we'll just do the normal ones here. Chlorand is here. And Iglua. Anyone else? Probably just the two for now. It'll probably just be two. Since I'm... Okay. We're just back here. Okay. Where the heck? Is she in Speranza? Is she in the restaurant? We are not the right team for this. Hang on.
Behold!
Oh no, she's lower. Okay. Oh, you in the... She's in the... I see.
I'll catch up.
She's in here.
Someone needs assistance.
Clorenda's is fun, and the dialogue varies based on if you've done her story quest. Ooh. We have. Alright, where is she? She playing a TTRPG in here somewhere. Oh, and Navia!
Lua, can't you just, you know, sneak up behind those monsters with me and BAM! Take them all down?
Wait, that's so cool. We're back to do... Oh goodness. We're back to doing this again. And her character looks so cool.
I can act 3 times in a round, and there are only 4 monsters in total. I'll take 3 down. You just gotta handle the last one.
I can draw the monster's attention from the front, but sneak attacks...
Oh, he looks so cool.
Well, there isn't much we can do. Itlua's a Lock Knight who chose the Goblet of Justice.
And then, of course, the gorgeous steampunk Navia.
Indeed. If Itlua were to strike from behind, he would be forced to become an Oathbreaker Knight. A significant penalty would apply to all actions going forward.
Not the Oathbreaker. Oh, this is so cool. I love all of their characters. Welcome back to D&D. Yeah, I mean Tabletop Troop. Iglua is a paladin. Sorry, Lock Knight. No, that's so cool.
Oof, that's not good. If we don't defeat all these monsters in one go, those explosives are going to blow us sky high.
There's another way. I can use Raging Torrent to dash straight into the thick of it, then
Oh.
detonate the explosives.
No, that won't do it all. Your character would get wiped out that way. We finally managed to gather the party and have such a lovely time together. It would be such a shame if you were the only one who got wiped out.
Why is wiped out, like, emphasized like that?
But if we don't do this, the character that you've been playing for so long might get wiped out too, Miss Navia. Wouldn't that be worse?
Got a
I
point.
only just started playing. Please don't.
Wait, I've got another trick up my sleeve.
Is it persuasion? Because she really likes to persuade things. Oh.
Navia, put that crumkake away.
Okay, so not persuading in-game enemies, more like bribing the DM.
Uh-oh, that move was blocked too.
Orchid, welcome in. How are you doing? Navia? And Clorand?
These pieces on the table, and the stuff you were saying just now, you're playing.
A savior has arrived, right on time. quick, come join us. Clorand, this doesn't count as violating the rules, right?
If he's willing to join us. Oh, by the way, we're currently playing on easy mode to accommodate the newcomers.
Traveler, would you like to continue the adventure with us? You definitely would, right?
Sorry, what? What happened? Continue the adventure. Are we continuing from that last?
Oh, come on. Any more questions, and those explosives are gonna send us flying.
I will. I'll join.
Good. Since you haven't played a script for a while now, you may have one chance to reselect your skills.
Oh.
The skills you can modify are cooking and medicine. What do you think? Would you like to make any changes?
I man, I don't even remember what we had last time. But medicine's usually for healers. Noelle's a healer. That's one of her many talents. And also, it's just useful in general. Cooking, sure, I can see a use for it, instead of just being kind of a boring basic skill. But medicine, being able to heal, I think is pretty useful. So let's learn medicine.
Very well. In that case, you wish to learn the medicine skill, yes?
That is what I just said. Indeed, yes.
Very well then. Let the game continue.
Doing well. It's spring break, so everyone is home. We love it. Nice, nice. That sounds so sweet. They skipped the game explanation because you've played the game before, not going to copy that stuff over. That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Chua.
Just when everyone was at their wits' end, a familiar voice rang out from behind them.
Long time no see, everyone. Looks like you need my help.
By the way, what are you doing here? Could it be that you heard our summons?
I love this.
That kinda makes him sound like a summoned spirit. Well, not that he doesn't fit the part.
Indeed. You have called, and I must answer.
Guess that means I was randomly dragged into this game.
As expected of the veteran player Miss Navia mentioned before, they got into character instantly.
Though the Marachose hunters had much they wished to share with one another, at this moment, the joy of reunion must yield to the crisis at hand. Now then, the combat round continues. You have the first turn. Also, since we have a new member joining us, I'll be adding some dark cards to boost the enemy's various abilities.
Ooh.
The Traveler isn't a sudden addition. He's been traveling with us all along.
True.
We've just parted for a short while, that's all. Totally normal.
Up, I've already counted the dark cards. You should start discussing your tactics.
You're so strict, Clorand. Anyway, let's stick to the original strategy. Now that we have the Traveler with us, we have enough people. Itlua and I will hold the line out front against the monster's assault. Yehoda, Traveler, you circle around the back and take them all down in one swoop.
All right, leave it to me. We Masters of Chi get huge damage boosts when attacking from behind.
I love that she's a nerd. I also love that Iglu is also a nerd.
But why are you a doctor? How's a doctor gonna perform a sneak attack?
I'm sorry, have you not met one of the biggest bad guys of our generation, Il de Torre? that man was the king of subterfuge and sneak attacks. I can attack with medicinal products. I can knock him out with my heavy medicine box. I feel like this one might be a Star Rail reference. I don't know about the second one. I don't remember. I can knock him out with my heavy medicine box.
I've calculated the weight of your medicine box, and yes, that would work. Furthermore, after throwing the medicine box, the highly toxic and anesthetic substances stored inside will be considered as having been thrown at the target as well.
Ooh, okay. I mean, it sucks that we lose all that
That's
stuff,
how
but...
it is. Oh, these tabletop troop games really are complicated. Oh, you gotta have a lot of imagination.
Makes you want to play D&D or Shadowrun. We should... It'd be really cool to have a community D&D thing somehow. I don't know how, but it would be really cool. Yehoda. But why are you a chef? How's a chef gonna perform a sneak attack? I can use my frying pan for a charge attack. Correct. Your frying pan is a blunt weapon that, given the right card draw, can inflict prolonged stun effects on enemies. Or option 2, I can persuade opponents to surrender with food. Yes, if you can actually draw good cards. I can attack with medicinal products. Your medicine box does indeed contain items with high toxicity and anesthetic properties.
Coming up with a strategy already, huh? Nice work, Traveler. But let me say one more thing. Itlua, don't go charging in alone this time.
Yeah, he's known for charging in alone.
I understand. A Lock Knight's duty is to protect their companions and be their shield. Sorry, I always can't help myself.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can act 3 times in a round, so I'll definitely keep up with you. Just play however you want.
All right, Itlua. We'll be counting on you.
Then I shall use the skill attached to the Lock Knight's shield, Wrath of Righteousness.
Ooh.
The Lock Knight raised their shield, chanting the Knight's creed out loud. The monsters were completely captivated by the radiance of justice, and the fearless knight standing within that light. Meanwhile, the 2 companions lying in wait behind the foe seized this opportunity, preparing to launch their attack.
You take the first swing, I'll hit right after.
Oh, okay. Make a combat check. Can we actually lose this? We have a DC of 6, so even if these are like completely randomized, this would be a hard one to lose. Surely. Gotta know, you rolled a nat 1 here, so try to do better. So you can fail this. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a DC 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. I don't know. Okay, we're doing it for I have an idea. This never loses. You ready for this? This is the strat. Okay, you ready? Watch closely. Noelle. Almost a nat 20. Look at that. That's the strat, by the way. Throw the entire medicine box.
The Majoris hunter hurled the entire medicine box at the enemy. Just as he anticipated, when the box shattered, the medicines within began to mix.
Uh-oh.
Caught amidst the highly toxic mist, the enemy, already struck in the back of the head by the medicine box, grew dizzy and collapsed to the ground.
Nice! Okay, next Right. Gotta use swift as wind to close the distance. Then use 4 element strike from behind. Ah, that hurts! Who bit my leg?
Oh,
Huh? Ashru? What are you doing here?
what's Asher doing here? I'm gonna copy everything, but both classes have 2 success options and 2 fail options. Oh yeah, no worries, Jua. Beautiful, thank you. Oh.
Is it this late already?
Ooh.
Oh no! I completely forgot the task that Boss Neff asked me to handle.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I can't play right now. Ashru, wait for me. Hey, why are you running off so fast?
You're in trouble.
Well, it seems we'll have to end our game here for today. Navia, put the monster sign back where it was.
Oh.
I saw that.
Navia. By the way, Navia, Clorand, why did you come all the way here to play Tabletop Troop?
Well, that's quite a long story.
I don't think I've heard Clorand chuckle before. Honestly, I've forgotten a lot of how we interacted with her during her story quest, so I don't remember how much more laid back she was. If she was. But I don't remember her chuckling like that.
If we get the chance, we can sit down and discuss it in detail.
Actually, didn't Itlua say he wanted to invite a colleague to play with us?
Oh?
Since this game's paused anyway, why don't we take this chance to go find him? The more people we have, the more fun we'll have.
Is it Flint's?
Mr. Flint's?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll play with us if we go look for him.
Oh, that's perfect. Come on, let's go buy him some gifts first. And then pay him a visit in person.
Okay, so he likes coins and rocks. So those are your two options. Either look for some really nice rocks or look for some really old coins.
Traveler, we'll let you know once we're ready.
When the time comes, you have to continue the adventure with us.
If you call, I shall answer.
That's my trusty companion for you. Now, let's go pay Mr. Flint's a visit. What kind of gift should we get him?
He likes bones too. Wait, am I getting the rocks thing confused with bones? Is it coins and bones? Or is it coins, rocks, and bones? I remember coins for certain. But I took a guess. I thought it was rocks, but I could be wrong on that one. So, okay, they have options then. Go find some really old coins, go look for some really pretty rocks, or get bones however you can ethically source bones. Unfortunately, the time will not be soon, as this is the only Tabletop Troop anecdote. Man, that was so fun though. That was lots of fun. Alright, we've got one more, and funnily enough, it's with Idlua. And for some reason, he's at the craft shop. Ooh. Wait, who do I need to be for, Yehoda? I need to be Yehoda for this picture, don't I?
Leave it to me.
Okay, we need to not be looking... Oh wait, we can change the... We can change the angle if we do this. Okay, look this way. Okay, she's looking right... Okay, maybe not. Maybe don't look this way. Like, what if we just do... Yeah, there we go. These work. Family photo. Alright.
So, the wires go here, then there, then here, and then... Ta-da! All done! See? Super easy peasy, right?
Sure.
Why on earth am I here at this class? Where's Flint's? We agreed to come together.
Oh. I think Flynn's may have skipped out again.
Right. I understand. I've gotten written down. All of it.
Sure you do.
Writing it down won't do any good. Last time you said you had it memorized, but today you showed up and forgot everything again. Enough. Confiscate his notebook. You're writing it down from memory now.
Oh.
What? Wait, let me take one more look.
Oh no. She's such a mean teacher. Really thought Yehoda would go for rogue. Wasn't expecting her to go for the monk build. Honestly, yeah, she definitely, like, shouts rogue to me. Oh, we're just in time for an exam, it seems.
You have taken multiple looks, but every look is directed somewhere different. I presume that you are attempting to find methods to evade the lesson.
Inefa, don't out him like that.
Such efforts are futile. All such methods have been rendered ineffective.
Oh my gosh.
But I haven't even said anything.
Your eyes indicate your intent clearly, Mr. Itlua. For instance, you placed a partially finished crumb-cake in our workshop stove ahead of time.
Oh.
I hypothesized that your plan was to secretly take it out during the practical class to draw Aino's attention. However, I have already removed that crumb-cake. It can be reheated for consumption after class.
Lightkeepers sure are a nimble lot.
How on earth did you find out?
Mr. Flynn's has already executed this method once.
What? Flint's told me he hid his crumb-cake in the cabinet. How come he hid it in the stove, too?
Also, you were carrying a bag of crushed small fish, Mr. Itlua. I believe that was an attempt to lure stray cats along the roadside as you walked.
Enef is acting kind of scary right now.
You would put the bag under your feet, the kittens would gather around you. Afterwards, you would pick one up and exclaim, "Huh, what a cute kitten!" Upon which Aino's attention would be drawn accordingly. Unfortunately, Mr. Flint's has also tried this method before.
Impossible. All small animals are afraid of Flint's. They wouldn't dare to get close to him. How in the world?
While he did not lure the small animals here himself, he taught this method to Aino.
Oh.
Subsequently, Aino utilized this method to play with the small animals for an entire afternoon. The lesson for that day had to be cancelled.
Oh my gosh.
This time, however, I have already fed all the small animals present in the area. Therefore, this method will also be ineffective.
What do you mean you fed all the animals around here? Even the deer and birds?
Affirmative. In order to preserve the learning environment, I have already fed all the small animals located within the vicinity. Every individual has been attended to.
Oh my word.
As such, please start writing down the circuit diagram we just covered.
Mr. Itlua. I apologize for intruding upon your studies.
I can only just imagine Elua looking at him like, Flint, you son of a...
Greetings to you all, Miss Aino, Miss Inefa, Mr. Traveler, Paimon.
Not Miss Paimon?
He's here! The truant is here!
Truant.
It is with great regret that I find myself unable to attend your enlightening lectures. However, a matter of absolute urgency necessitates both my own departure and Mr. Itlua's temporary withdrawal from this gathering.
He has to stress that it's temporary so that they know that he's not being pulled indefinitely, even though he may be.
The same non-negotiable reason has again been invoked. A matter of absolute urgency by order of headquarters.
Such is life, full of non-negotiable frustrations.
I love this. Well, your frustrations sure do come at the most inconvenient times.
Indeed, that is why we term them so. For they have a frustrating habit of arriving at the most inopportune of moments, catching us quite off guard. Now, young master, let us be on our way.
And Iglu is just like, oh shoot, oh yeah, darn, oh man, I'm sorry, Inefa, and I know I gotta tend to this.
Mr. Flint's, none of those tricks you mentioned earlier worked.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I'll make sure to share some new ones with you next time. Just a pity that after what just happened, another one of my best ones is now off the table for the foreseeable future.
Yup. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. These guys need to just learn this so they don't have to call Aino and Inefa for every single lamppost repair. Don't blame Aino and Inefa for taking this so seriously. You know, that's fair. That is absolutely fair.
Well, guess we're done. Can I eat crumb-cake now, Inefa?
All right. The lecture has concluded, so I'll go heat up the crumb-cake. Please give me a moment, Aino.
Yay! Crumb-cake, crumb-cake, crumb-cake!
Alright, we need another family picture. Let's try on this side. Having them face like directly to each other is not the most ideal for a picture. Though Inefa does look particularly robotic today. Like that. Sure. Alright. No more what are these called? Anecdotes, right? Yeah, all the anecdotes are done now, for now. Alright. Varka time. Let's go back to Varka story quest. I should probably change my team again. So, I don't remember if we're fighting anything. I know that we're about to
let's head off.
hop on Dvalin, to go to I think we're just going to Nodcry, but I don't know if we need to have a team set up. Alright, and you wasn't the last time. So, last time on Genshin Impact, you met up with Venti and met Loen. Varka found and tried to collect a wolf spirit thing and saw a scene from centuries ago. Roland interrupted. Rosaria told you about Roland, the bloodstained knight from 500 years ago. The wild hunt appeared in Wolvendom. This seems to be related to the part of Boreas that remains in Nodcry. Boreas borrowed Razor's weapon and put a wolf spirit in it. He then gave it to Ether to give to Varka. Venti is asking Ether to go act as backup for Varka, and will fly you over with Dvalin's help. Let's be the Geo team, just in case. Just in case we need a hero here. Alright, we already talked to all of them, I'm pretty sure. So now we just talk with Venti and we go.
Any questions before you set off?
Ooh.
Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
Okay. About the token and the wolf spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit. But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you? Any questions before you set off? Better ask now.
About the Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, dominator of wolves and god of the North Wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim. Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About Roland.
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
Too pure of heart.
He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession. But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
I'm good. Let's go.
All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
We get to fly Dvalin again. Do we actually, or is it just a
The
cutscene?
Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Alright. Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
But Paimon was even there. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Please tell me we like charge attack into the ground or something. Not just fall.
Grandmaster! It's...
Yo!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
Ooh, Dendro Traveler too. Honorary Knight reporting for duty, Grandmaster.
And Paimon too!
Let's cut to the chase. What's the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
Ooh.
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari.
Annie, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in, and thank you for the shout-out as well to Annie. How have you been?
But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Why did it just now? So, right before this, it said question marks. So why did that one decide to call him Roland? Not been at your best? I'm sorry to hear that, Annie. Hope things get better.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
Ah, there's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
Why? As strong as he might look, surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here. The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
So what you're really worried about isn't so much the enemy himself, but the god remains?
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Sorry, I got happy when I saw the Frost Moon. Yehoda.
The meeting is probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hi, Yehoda. What are you doing here?
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
Huh.
That means the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Oh, that's a relief.
Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again. They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh? Oh yeah,
Would hope so.
Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all.
Oh, that's sweet.
Huh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Okay, so apparently we've also got Inefa and Flynn's here as well. Ah, yes, here's Inefa, and I see Flynn's. Hi, Inefa.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
Inefa? What are you doing here?
Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. Aino is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries.
Ah,
Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
okay, valid. Oh wait. Let's also go grab a picture with Aino as well. Or Aino. What's her name? Yehoda. Rosie, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you all doing? Red Rover, send a Rosie right over. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Just doing a little Genshin now that I'm feeling a little less under the weather. I had gotten sick and lost my voice last week, so I'm feeling much better, and I'm actually probably going to do more streaming this week to catch up. Thank you for the shout out to Rosie. Oh, that's right, you were doing that. I popped into your stream a little bit earlier, and you were chatting while you had the lo-fi sessions up in the background. Gotta run for a call. You're locking in with co-working stream. Oh, nice, nice. I hope Genshin goes well. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Rosie. Yeah, good luck with the call. Hope everything goes well. Hope you take care of yourself as well. Alright, picture number 1. Let's go find Yehoda. I should also probably do... Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained as well, just in general, but a little more so lately from still recovering with the brain fog and all, but for people who don't know, my name is Null. I am a floating eyeball. I mostly play Genshin. Lately I've been doing a little Valorant streams as well, but yeah, if you just want a place to, you know, chill and be, you know, quiet lurkers, feel free to keep me up in the background. Do whatever you need to do. Hope everyone takes care of themselves, hydrate, get some good rest, and yeah, hope you have a comfy time here. I am also a very, very proud no- Oh wait, hang on, wait. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. I'm a very proud Noelle main. This is my lovely pride Noelle here. Best character in the game. Alright, Flint. Let's take the picture with Flint first before we actually talk to him. Do we have a... What do we have for, like... That works. Oh wait, actually stand next to him so you don't look as small. Brilliant. Alright, Sir Flins.
Huh? Flins! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep would be Iqua or Nikita.
It's not like you'd volunteer to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Oh, so you don't even want to be here.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
Valid. Alright.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
I think we've got everyone. We've already talked to everyone, right, Jua? So I think we'll just wait for the meeting. Miko, welcome in. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Can I get a shout out for Miko as well? Hope you've been doing well, Miko.
Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
After updating Varka on the situation in Mondstadt, you explain the relationship between the god of the North Wind and the Bloodstained
And that's where
Knight
things
to the
stand.
attendees.
The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
The gang's all here. Spaghetti, welcome in. No, I don't have Eula, but I do have Varka. We lost 50-50, or sorry, yeah, we lost 50-50 early, and then we got Varka earlier. So we used up our entire reserve of wishes, but we did get him technically early, all things considered. But I hope you're doing well.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500 years ago?
I'm surprised you actually know that kind of trivia.
How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
You ever seen him in the tavern in Mondstadt? One, because he might have a unique animation sitting in the stools. Eula has one. Eula has a unique animation sitting in the stools, or just sitting in general. Are the stools really that unique for certain characters?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances.
So it's not even the real Roland?
That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Okay. So that wasn't the real Roland, but rather an abyssal imitation?
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ.
Just sitting in front of the tavern in the front seats. Oh, in front of the tavern. Diluc and Kaya can be mistaken. Don't know if there's unique, but they kick up their legs. Wait, really? Eula might have the most unique animation there. Varka is also from there, so he might have one. That's interesting. Wait, I have to try this with Diluc and Kaya now. And I guess also Varka.
The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rere's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Eimsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
Like when the tower fell in Stormterror's lair, or when the humans turned to salt beneath Salteray.
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Like the Tatarigami on Yashiori Island in Tatarasuna, or the karmic debt borne by the Yakshas for millennia.
This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In that land, the passing of the Pyro-Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
True. Also, I find it very interesting she mentions the Pyro-Archon specifically, even though technically that is a very specific instance she's referencing.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster.
Sure thing. Here's Razor's sword, which Boreas stole from him. It's a big claymore.
Come forth, Boreas.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
Is he saying that, is that the old wolf spirit in the original Claymore? And it's like, I guess at the near its end, I guess? Is that why he has a new one now? Googling as much as you can, cannot find any record of these animations. Could be that it's not well recorded, could be that it's not a thing, I don't know which. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure either, because I've never heard of it either. But, again, it could just be not a well-known or well-recorded thing.
Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song.
Oh.
That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
Is that the Mondstadt song? I think that's the, like, Mondstadt during the day. What was that?
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to to Andrias' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss and make that decision once more.
To merge himself with the ley lines.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andrias' heart.
Haven't seen videos on it. Don't know why players don't talk about Eula animation, because it's unique to her. That's how she sits in the story. Oh, okay. But in general, already, I'll have to check it out in a bit, or after stream.
We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
How would you make a thought in the sword more resilient?
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way.
Oh, so we just... It's like, it reminds me of, I don't know why it reminds me of The Legend of Zelda, but I think that there's one of the games where they do something similar, where you collect, is it Twilight Princess? No, I think it's Skyward Sword. We have to collect the different soul fragments or whatever to make the Master Sword more, like, to temper it, essentially. Make it more divine.
If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
I think Twilight Princess had something similar, where you would go into these, like, spirit realms and collect the soul fragments. I think I'm thinking of, like, two different things at the same time.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword.
Oh.
I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
So it was like he had two missions. One was whatever the main reason his expedition was for, right? But then, like, his little side quest was just to collect, just to find all the wolf spirits. Gotta catch them all.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends. Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
And sure enough, now it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones.
Interesting. Never mind, somebody told you that you did the research, thought it was true. Honestly thought it was true, knew it sounded off, that sounded like that's something that would have been pointed out years ago. Wait, so which part's not true? Is it the Eula thing, or is it the others? Does Eula still do any kind of animation?
But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
There are only 3. Huh.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
The animation. Oh, okay. Genshin players found Natlan test stuff invisible in Sumeru. They'd notice a special animation. Yeah. Yeah, or like it would have it would have circulated in some communities or in some circles. I don't claim to know every little like Easter egg trivia bit out there, but I feel like that's one thing that I would have heard at some point, either through like shorts or just random like things that pop up. Thought it was a special animation. I see.
I managed to gather one fragment
It
before
would have been cool,
Roland
though.
reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the third fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
Wow, you've made a lot of progress already.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrias' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Hey, Jua, or anyone who wants to, can you look up the VA for Varka and tell me if he's from either the Midwest or the Pacific Northwest of the United States? Just, I heard something in there that made me, I'd never questioned it before. I can pick out British VAs fairly easily at this point. But very specific like regions in America might be a little trickier, but I did hear something that sounded kind of Midwestern or Pacific Northwestern. Can someone tell me if they're able to find out whether he is from one of those two regions?
With our
I'm just
foe
curious.
being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
On it, thank you, Orchid. It wouldn't make sense. It'll kind of tease like a grab of straws of Superconduct coming back for anyone. Mondstadt getting buffed. Oh, the opposite. It would make sense. Joseph May is a British-born Canadian actor. And congrats on finding one of the top number redacted male names, Jua. No, Nightbot, you can't delete my message. British-born Canadian. Okay, well, I guess British-born is the key term there, because I don't think he has a British accent normally in like everyday speech. Canadian, I don't think I would have. Well, no, I take that back, because there are some like linguistical similarities between Midwestern and Canadian, like just that like slight bit of where they border each other, you know. But it would not have been my first guess. I won't lie. Who is your favorite voice actor? Oof. I don't think I have a favorite voice actor. I have a lot of voice actors that I really, really like. No surprise, a lot of them are from Genshin. But I don't think I have a favorite VA. Oh, man. I've never been asked that question. Huh. One of my... I feel like my obligation here right now is to say Laura Faye Smith, the voice actress for Noelle. Favorite voice actor in Genshin? Okay, well, like, Laura Faye Smith is gonna be my de facto, right? But that being said, there are so many good ones though. There are a lot of great VAs here. Brianna Knickerbocker, the voice of Hu Tao, she does a perfect delivery for Hu Tao. Keith Silverstein, Zhongli, just because his range is incredible. Ray Chase, Nivelette's VA, is very just powerful. Dainslift's VA, Yuri Lowenthal, he's got an insane range. I didn't realize until like relatively recent, like within the past few years, that he voiced so many people that I wasn't aware of. Like Ben 10. Did you guys know that Dainslift is also the voice of Ben 10? That one blew my mind. Joseph May is C-Ray. C-Ray from what? Enjoying Flynn's VA? Yes, Flynn's VA. Oh, I forgot his name. He was doing some stream stuff with Angelina Ineva's VA, but I forgot his name. But yes, he's great too. Zhongli is your number one, and Sino Alejandro Saab, he's really good. Oh, right, thank you, Joe, for the jingle keys. Chris Olsen, yes, thank you. He's really good too. I love Flint's delivery.
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Light Keepers will provide their full support.
Speaking of Chris Olsen.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft
Speaking
shop
of
will
Angelina.
also help in any way we can.
And I forget her VA as well, but she's fantastic.
What do you need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Your boss. Your boss does Yehoda. Yehoda's VA, I forget her name as well, but she's blown my mind since we met her. Like, when I first saw her, I was a little off-put by her character design being, like, kind of a mismatch of things, but I looked over it, and then when I heard her, like, actually deliver her lines, I was like, okay, this person is so into this role. It's actually really, and the delivery's just so, it's so good.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
There you go. That's why you're here, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
She's like, oh yeah, sure, that's what I'm doing. And then just like in her head, she's like, that's what I agreed to.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Oh, that's sweet.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
Favorite VA in Japanese is Farina, because she played every blue-haired heroine in anime. She got the role and she was Rem from ReZero. I forgot about that. That was something I knew about, but I don't follow the Japanese VAs too much, so I kind of forget things like that. That implies that Inepa was purposefully using lower quality ingredients for Yehoda's meals. I think it's nothing personal. It is really funny to think about though, but I don't think it's anything personal. I think it's practical for Inepa to just use the lower quality ingredients for everyone except for Aino. But then as people like gain more status, she assigns like maybe an arbitrary amount of importance and then says, you know, we're gonna upgrade your meals just a tiny bit.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Sure. I was just about to ask what my job was. I'll follow your lead, Grandmaster.
All right. Time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
We haven't seen too many, like, Favonius salutes since we've been in Nodcry. I was really kind of hoping for some more. Alright, we talked to everyone again. Talked to Flint's optional, Inepa optional, and Yehoda optional.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far. Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Oh.
You dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
Poor Yehoda.
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter.
Oh, the one back in Natlin?
Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
Yeah, that's... Yep. Because she did kind of lose her memory. Alright. Wolf Spirit's location, because we just kind of already know where it is.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
I mean, I guess. Sure.
traveler. Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about my death wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up! Can we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
Okay. And then give me this one. Does this hurt us if we stand in it? Oh, I forgot we could also do that too. You're gonna stay right there. And then this one. That's not the answer. Oh.
Someone needs assistance.
How about now? Oh, right. This guy needs to be lit up. Alright. How about now? Now? Aha! Oh.
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
Yeah, I eventually got there, Jua. It took me a second, but I got there. Yennefer and Diluc are both what's gravitating you towards Genshin voice-wise or like story-wise. They have so much screen time. Once started us off Natlin to Nodcry. The other started us on Mondstadt, and instead of him showing up again, Kaya, Metis, and Sumeru, and Diluc and Nefer are acquaintances, so he has traveled there before. That was a lot of information, but yes, no, I agree. Like, so you mean as far as like voice-wise, like they're like, or like their part in the story? What was happening there was that the corruption was draining the little ones, causing the chain to break. Oh, okay. Supposed to back up a little and go around the corruption, but that works too.
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword.
AKA Claws of Steel.
Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
I thought it was Iron Claw. Not Claw of Steel.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
That voice sounds familiar.
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart.
Who is that voice?
I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow.
Oh.
If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh. Ooh, that...
Oh, sure enough. This place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat.
Yeah,
We
this
got here
time maybe.
just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable.
So that's why you brought me along. You want me to purify it?
Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
Oh. Interesting.
Keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
This is a little unexpected. I've never even tried this before. Poison, welcome in. How are you doing? Guys, go check out Poison. She just recently got a new PNG tuber, and it looks so good. It's like her original OC, but a lot more detailed. It looks really good. How you doing, Poison? Yes, they're part of the story. They're like their own thing in the series besides them being a part of the faction they're a part of. Like enough of being the first robot playable character in the series, Diluc the Genius, they stand out, and Varka does too. That's true. I do like a lot of how certain characters are very niche and like unique in their own ways. In fact, I think most of them I would say are pretty unique. There are only a few that I would say are probably not necessarily unique in the same sense, but definitely unique as their own character. New PNG is so fun. I'm glad that you like it. It looks really good.
Let me think. How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
I have no idea what that means.
Actually, neither do I.
Okay. What?
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say.
Yeah.
Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I was just gonna say, he's just copying Venti's words, isn't he?
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Yes, actually, sort of, but I wasn't the one doing the fishing.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Okay,
You're thinking?
back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Being a mod in your friend's chat while watching. Ah, I see.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together.
Yo, Mawika jump scare. Hi, Mawika.
Thought is the anchor
That was
for a
unexpected.
being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Okay, I think I'm kind of starting to get the idea, but maybe I'm not. It's hard to say.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland.
That's a heck of a thing to have sitting in your back pocket.
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Yeesh. Also, why are there just 3, like, ghosts chilling at that tent behind us? One of your friends, you gave him a mic and started streaming, so you want to help by modding? Oh, nice! Oh, I hope that they have fun streaming. Mawika getting a paycheck for a Mondstadt / Nodcry quest? It's more likely than you think. Oh, and the other one's a world quest. That's so funny just to see them in the background. Yeah, no, but it's just like... it was a really random character to bring in. But they are bringing a lot of VAs back for this, which I do appreciate. Again, Laura Faye Smith voicing Noelle it made me really happy to hear.
Quite the antique then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along.
If you guys read my about on Twitch, That's something Varka and I have in common.
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Isn't that what Venti said to us? We might as well see what happens. We ended up just purifying it anyways.
It actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along!
So you're slowly debating on no longer going into your bigger Genshin content creators VC? Ooh, sounds like drama. Hopefully nothing, like, serious or too bad. Cryo, welcome in. How you doing?
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
Got him.
Cool. If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters! The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end.
Oh.
With that, he bade his humanity farewell.
Okay, so we've also got Vedelfenir as well?
I dare say you must find it quite ironic.
Oh.
Knight of Boreas.
Okay, I will say, as an eyeball myself, I do love all the eye imagery, but just getting ambushed by Vedelfenir was also not on my bingo card for today. Yeah, no, me too, Varka.
That eye. Dainsleif? No. It bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
Try his brother.
While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
The visionary, Vedelfenir.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary.
Thanks for the sub. Yeah, of course, Cryo. I think that was one of the gifted ones for Miko's birthday the other day. Got told the other day, don't know how to play HSR right after trashing your best characters on your account because they aren't good enough to them. So apparently your characters not having the best build means you can't play the game. Yeah, no, that's dumb. It's really dumb when people say things like that. And you'll always hear me be the opponent to that kind of trash talking, right? Is if you're having fun and it's not hurting you or anyone else, then you're playing the game just fine. Like, sure, there's technical, like there's technicalities and there's like mechanics-based things and stuff like that, but ultimately, as long as you're having fun, you're not playing it wrong, right? So, and it was Miko. Okay, yeah. It was Miko's birthday a couple days ago. Also, Jua, can I say the thing? You know they're going to say the thing from yesterday. Can I say the thing? But yeah, no, that's the that's really dumb for people to be trashing on other people and saying you don't know how to play the game. Like these builds are trash and da-da-da. There's a difference between constructive criticism and constructive criticism that is asked for, and also just blatant trash talking, you know. So I'm sorry that they were trashing on you, Poison. That left a bad taste in your mouth. The thing that I texted you, Jua.
Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss, giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the Visionary this time?
No. The founder of the Abyss Order was once shown a revelation. Based on his experience, at least. The Visionary is unlikely to intervene directly.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you, Jua. I don't know how many people may have already said it in the Discord server, but yesterday was a very special person's birthday. Our very own head moderator, Jua 2073. So if you haven't already, please wish him a belated, albeit, happy birthday. It would mean a lot to me personally, and I'm sure it would mean a lot to him, but Jua, thank you so much. Happy birthday again. I know I said happy birthday yesterday, but happy belated birthday. If you want to share what you did yesterday, I know that you already kind of told me a little bit, but feel free to share in the chat. But happy birthday again, my friend. I really appreciate you. Thanks for always hanging out here. Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Jua. We've also got is the party... Hang on, is the party one a follower emote or is a sub emote? It's a sub emote. Okay, so maybe people might not be able to use that one, but yes. Birthday wishes, please, for our one and only Jua.
But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him.
Actually, I'm pausing again. Ironically enough, that party emote Jua made the draft for. I think I used the exact same thing except for the hat. Like, I basically created it around the exact same. It's almost one for one from the draft that he made, so that's also kind of ironic. Roland? Yes, Roland. Bloodstained Knight. Starting to realize, though, there are so many people who have said things like your Genshin account sucks or your HSR account sucks and your builds are a mess and you can do better and it's always in servers that are big on gacha. Yeah, those servers will tend to... Like, I think it's going to be both, right? Because it's a bigger server, there's going to be a bigger number of people, just statistically, that are going to be leaning on the more try-hard side. But at the same time, there's also probably a larger number of people, statistically, again, who are much more relaxed and chill. It's just that larger communities means that there's a larger sample size of both the good and bad, right? So.
And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
Now? Why didn't you bring it up during the meeting?
Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
I see. Making it up as you go along. Varka explains his plan.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again.
No way, it's too dangerous.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking.
But there's no guarantee it'll work.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean and Mondstadt.
I don't like where this is going. So, obviously, because of the Traveler's vehement, what's the word? Protest. It's gonna put Varka in danger. Out of Agile, nice. Take it, Roland's trying to kill you. It's like an abyssal copy of Roland that's possessing Andreas. That's what I put together so far. Also, Poison, I don't know if you heard my little, like, mini rant or mini whatever about what you were saying, but, like, it's a larger community, a larger server, right? Or I guess I don't know if the larger server. Anyways, for the larger servers, you have a larger sample size of people who are on both sides of the fence. Like the tryhards, sweats, and then those who are actually nice and chill. So it's, you know, just a statistical thing. But I was gonna say that on the official Genshin server, you don't talk much or do anything, but people are usually kind when you ask for help or help others with co-op achievements. Just gotta find a group that respects how you play the game. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. You never ask for help when they say this stuff to me. Yeah, and that's the other thing, like, because people will just try to... Everyone has an opinion, right? And in this day and age where everyone can just say whatever they want so easily, it's, you know, they're a lot more willing to, and not, you know, tempering that bit of, you know, whatever. Anyways, it's unfortunately a very common thing that people will just give their opinion, whether you want it or not.
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hi, Yehoda.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More wild hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
Oh boy.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
You're making too many decisions on your own. And you're putting me in a difficult position here.
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
That's a point. I forget he is actually the Grandmaster. 100% just wish more players would ask before judging and trashing your accounts. Yeah, no, absolutely. And maybe that's one thing that... So I recently posted my current Noelle build on HoYoLab, which I haven't posted a whole lot on there, but I posted it, and one of the things that I noted was that I focused on her ER, even though it's not really recommended. But I played it off as like, you know, this is what I'm comfortable with. This is how I like to play. This is how I like to build this character. I understand it's not the popular choice. So maybe that's, if you do share things like that, maybe you just sort of circumvent, or not circumvent, maybe you just like kill the argument before it starts by just saying, you know, it's like, this is a build that I chose for this reason, and I know it's not the normal build, but this is how I want to build them. It's this, you know, really unique, you know, funky thing that I really like to play. I don't know. Drunk Master. But hey, they don't say anything bad about your WoW account. Hey, well, there you go. There's at least something. In fact, they get mad when you say a build needs work on your account. That's wild. This is about where you expected to end last stream. Oh, gotcha. Glad you stopped early since you weren't feeling 100% yet. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I stopped as well. The forces of the Wild Hunt come surging forth, and the final expedition is at hand. This next part of the story is more contiguous. For the best experience, it is recommended that you spare more time for it.
Do you take sugar?
Yeah, we've got time.
1 cube or 2?
Got a little less than 2 hours.
I'll catch up.
Thank you for the care package, Orchid. Let me do that before continuing. So hey, WoW account must be crazy. Apparently. If you're getting people like to mauled at the fact when you say, yeah, it needs a little work. I can only imagine it's like someone in Genshin who's like, oops, bumped my mic, whoops. Someone in Genshin who's got like a character with 95 crit rate, 300 crit damage, and they're just like, yeah, my crit's a little low, I need to work on it. No, we'll say 350, because I've seen quite a few 300 crit damage, I think. So it's like someone 95%, we'll call it 100%, We'll call it 100%, just to say we can. We'll say that someone's got 100% crit rate, 350 crit damage, and like, yeah, my crit damage is a bit low. I need to work on it a bit. My build's kind of lacking. Adrian needs a little work. He only has 18 crowns.
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Good call. Locating the Wolf Spirit Fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Now, both search teams are in big trouble. Oh, I brought a map. This should make things clearer. Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The 2 teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment's location by now.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with...
The logistics company is standing by.
Oh.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Nice. Yeah, and right now you have 2 characters overcapping on crit rate, over 200 something crit damage on your WoW account, but you still need more attack and ER on one. We need to give Traveler the flower crown from the R&R quest. True. It was such a good crown. I hope we get more things like that that are actually wearable. I don't think it's actually going to happen anytime soon, but it'd be nice. It would be nice. Lurk, alright, sounds good. Thank you for the Lurk, Jua. Your decision will affect how this next part of the quest flows, but before you decide, maybe read the dialogue bubbles on the map. Ooh, good call. Thank you, Jua.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
Honestly, I was going to bring that up earlier. After they said what Yehoda's role is, I was going to say, isn't Inefa more suited for, like, back and forth message relaying?
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda.
Aww.
The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda, keep up the good work with the comms.
Sure thing. Leave it to me.
Her VA does such a great job. Just played some Valorant. How do you lock in? How do you just lock in whenever you play random agents? Nice. Sounds like the games are going well then. Like, your newest WoW character has 91 to 111% crit rate, over 239 crit damage. The other character, Phoebe, has 80 to 100% crit rate, over 280% crit damage. Yeah, that sounds insane. I would love to have that kind of build on really any of my Genshin characters. Logistics company joined the squad. A logistics squad carrying a large cache of explosives. Varka can command them to set ambushes, using the terrain to strike enemy units that have strayed from their group. Okay. Parameter balance. All to fight for and none shall pass. Okay, the Abyssal Force seems to have also grasped the key to this battle. Several Wild Hunt units attempt to break off and disrupt the investigation squads. Standing before them is a cluster of flickering lanterns barring their path. Main expeditionary force is locked in fierce hand-to-hand fighting with the Wild Hunt. Albedo has suggested splitting off 2 squads to continue reconnaissance, while the rest hold the line. Victory on the battlefield isn't determined solely by the action at the center, and it is much the same when facing the seemingly endless Abyssal onslaught. Now that I think about it, isn't Durin also able to fly? Why does it have to be me delivering the letter? Probably because Grandmaster Varka's got a Varka vouch for you. Come on, now's really not the moment to crank up your humor. That's not going to help anything. Detection. Your tension level has decreased significantly. Alright, not completely useless then. Once your cooldown's over, hurry up and catch up, metal-faced clunkhead. Yo, be nice to Inefa. Alright, and then these two... Formed at Albedo suggestions, this Knights of Favonius squad was sent deep into the battlefield to investigate. On their return, they were ambushed by a horde of Wild Hunt. Despite their elite status, they still struggled to withstand the unending assault. So we can either reinforce them, or reinforce this group. Formed at Idlua's suggestion, this Lightkeeper squad was sent deep into the battlefield to investigate. On their return, they were ambushed by a horde of Wild Hunt. Is this not the same thing as the other thing? Despite their experienced nature, they still struggle to withstand the unending assault. It's just the same... It's the same text. So, trapped... Oh wait, that might be different. A Lightkeeper squad working in concert with the Knights of Favonius, Varka can command them to reveal targets in the mist at opportune moments. Or, a squad of Knights of Favonius whose ferocity is on show in both taverns and battlefields. Varka can command them to launch fierce attacks on specific targets. It might be best to reveal the targets first, and then go and support this group to coordinate the fierce attacks. Welcome back, Jua. Lua loves giving you buff builds and overcapping your crit rate. Sounds like it. The overcrit does bug you on... I never figured out how to pronounce her name. Amieth? I don't know. I have her though. I was really fortunate, really happy when I got her. Who has that 91 to 111 and farming crit damage 4 echoes a ton. You want to save the Lightkeepers of the... Wait, you want to save the Lightkeepers or the Favonius people first? Well, I don't necessarily have a preference on one over the other, if that's what you mean, but I think we should save the Lightkeepers first, because they can tell us where other targets in the mist are, which will help once we go and support these guys. So I'm gonna try that strategy. Wait, who's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll try this.
It's the Wild Hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they getting reinforcements from somewhere? Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Also, it's on 91 to 111 because she gets like a 10% increase to crit rate in battle, and out of battle it goes back down. Oh, interesting. It's kind of like the Majoris Hunter set in Genshin. Saved the Knights of Favonius first because they were closer, so it would be nice to see the alternative fight. Let's do it. Let's send it. Switch to Varka for command. Press the button to give commands.
Logistics company, deploy.
Okay. So... Oh, gotcha. Okay, fine.
On me. Thunder!
Huh? Mr. Varka? Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist, wave after wave.
Just as I thought. Well,
This is so
about
fun.
to get a shock
Oh.
to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Gosh, this is so much fun.
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
I mean, we're basically almost done here. Oh, never mind. There are more.
It's showtime. Fall back. Yes,
Running, 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 running.
Maria sweeping in. Up the ante.
All units are beginning to retreat. That's a good thing, right? That's what we said. That's what we told them to do. Yikes. Okay.
On me.
Oh, please fall back with them? Okay. I thought we just tell them to fall back and then we keep fighting. Okay. Gotcha.
Ready. Fire.
The fight is eternal? Okay, well, I'm glad you said something then. Probably would have been fighting for a little bit longer. Oh, that was sick.
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Ooh, okay.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search between us and the Knights. Maybe they'll be able to narrow it down further?
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Can I count on your help?
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
Let's do it. Let's go.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting the other team.
Logistics squad has exhausted its tactical reserves and has decided to remain here. Fine. Finally got a new build on Venti with the new artifact set. Ooh, nice, nice. Don't like the build, but it was all you could get after weeks of farming. Honestly, I can relate to that. I've been farming, so I spent years farming Husk for Noelle, and only recently I've decided to switch over to Majoris because it's gonna be better for her with Farina on her team. But I'm having the worst luck. I've gotten a singular flower that has the exact same substat loadout as her current one, but the percentages are a bit off. It does have like, I think 28% defense though, which is kind of crazy. 25, 28, something like that. But anyways, I'm having a really hard time with the luck trying to get some good Majoris pieces. Thank you for the ad, Orchid. The Nogcry domains hate. Yeah, no, domains just in general can be very finicky. Jingle jingle, thank you. New dialogue everywhere. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of dialogue. So before we do that, I know that we have to do that anyways, but let's go and talk to, or see what all these things are. They hate you and love Columbina. Yeah, Hoyo just in general loves Columbina. Holding his position, Flint's encounters reinforcements both familiar and unexpected. The Wild Hunt's offensive has slowed on every front. It looks like they've committed their entire force. Lightkeepers rushing in from Pyramida gather behind Idlua, forming a river of starlight. A message from the old man. Rooting out the Wild Hunt is every Lightkeeper's duty. We shalln't? Shalln't. Okay. We shalln't pass off our burden to our friends from afar. I don't know if I've ever seen shalln't. Inextinguishable flames halt the Abyss's advance with the waves of searing heat. The Cried Prince seals off the Wild Hunt's retreat with earth and stone. To buy more time for the reconnaissance squads, the expedition's main force is pinning the Wild Hunt firmly in place. Watching the two fight side by side, Anselm, the officer in charge of holding the line, can't help but think, Grandmaster, you're right. Those who were once Monsat's greatest fear have now become the Knight's most reliable allies. This is my job. I'll get it there, whatever it takes. On a war-torn battlefield, a messenger flying through the air is an even more conspicuous target. But for Yahoda, who spent her career treasure hunting and mastering the art of stealth, she's the perfect messenger for vital information. However, Yahoda herself clearly hasn't yet realized why Varka places so much trust in her. Inefa, I'm here to install your cooling module. I know. How did you... I snuck in behind the logistics company. They kept saying this place was dangerous, but they don't know the safest place is right next to you. That is correct. From now on, please remain within my line of sight. That's cute. Alright. Keep getting good pieces for her, but she doesn't need them. Shan't is the correct contraction of shall not, representing a formal or old-fashioned way to express future negotiation or refusal, commonly used in British English but rare in American English. Shallant is considered an archaic or incorrect spelling, with users generally preferring shan't. So shallant, they may be going for the archaic sense then, which I guess kind of matches the Lightkeepers a little bit.
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here.
That's still a huge claymore. Like, I know what claymore that is. It's the 2-star one, but it looks enormous on him.
There's no end to these monsters.
Look
However
at
many
it.
we kill, more keep coming.
They've had us penned in so far, but now you're here. Maybe we can try getting to the source, which is hidden in the mist. That way, we should be able to cut off the Wild Hunt's reinforcements.
Oh yeah? Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line. Time to give them a taste of the Knights of Favonius fighting spirit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Alright, we can also just do this.
Up the ante! Up the ante!
Ooh. Oh, maybe we need some health here? Thank you. Oh, he did not need that.
Thunder! Charge! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Whoa. Oh, wait, what?
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that...
Knights of Favonius, charge!
Come on. There we go. I need help. That hurted.
Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over. Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Oh boy.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Do you still have the strength to keep fighting with us?
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Nice. Let's go.
Obliged. All right, the target is just up ahead. Move out.
So, do we... Final battle approaches. Location of the Wolf Spirit Shard has been deduced using the information gathered by the 2 reconnaissance squads. However, the Wild Hunt's counterattack is guaranteed to be fiercer than ever. With your guiding light in hand and your sword unsheathed, ready to cut through all obstacles, it's time to embark on the final expedition. Your friend is playing a Rhythm Miku game, and it reminds you of how much you suck at rhythm games. I also suck at rhythm games. I empathize with you.
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must be easily amused. You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist. Everyone, follow my signals.
Yes, sir.
That is a really shrill whistle.
Prepare to dispel the mist.
Knights of Favonius, charge!
Up the ante!
Nice. Alright, let's go. Okay, hi.
Maria sweeping in! Huh? Yeah. Thunder!
Time to counterattack!
Oh wait, we just attacked this thing.
Up the ante!
He just disappears. Wait, he just disappears. I guess we grab this.
On me.
Here.
Oh, did I ruin the combo by switching over to Traveler?
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Alright, are they... Yeah, so defeating that will just...
This wild hunt doesn't know when to give up.
Varka, you go on ahead.
Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
And I'm here too. Now hurry up and go.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt
There it
together,
is.
or no one does.
I was waiting for the knight salute. Also, let me snooze this ad. Ooh.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
I forgot about this. Gosh, that's kind of stressful, actually.
It seems you have collected them all, Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
I gotta say, I love honorable villains. Like ones who... Excuse me. So, him just being like, if you need a moment to rest, take it. And like he said right before... Hang on, let me drink some water first. Oh yes, lawful evil. I mean, I guess so, basically. So he's like, you know, he's telling him to rest if he needs so that they can have an honorable duel. He wouldn't do any underhanded tactics. And I like that about a villain, like an honorable villain. Anyways.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight.
I mean, you can take the rest. You can take a knee for a moment, Varka. He's giving you a chance. You don't have to rush into this.
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
Alright, well.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master.
We can't lose our Varka. Please, you have to find him.
Got it. Varka, I hope your plan is still gonna work.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down.
Reminds you of Inigo from Princess Bride. Yes, when he's fighting Wesley, or about to fight Wesley. Oh, that's such a good movie.
This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die.
The slight difference, though, there is that neither of them were really villains. One was looking for revenge, and the other was looking for his beloved, but in a sort of piratey way. So I guess from certain lenses, you could see either or both of them as quote-unquote villains, but they really were just dudes. Just two dudes who wanted to have a good fight, a good honorable fight.
Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Ha ha ha! You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago. Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end. It is time to crush your futile hope!
Ooh. I feel like there should be a lot more, like, exclamation points in all the dialogue that the wolf was saying, with how, like, vehement he sounds. Really good delivery. You used to work at a sewing studio called As You Wish Sewing Studio. That's so cool. I love that. Alright, do we fight or is it a cutscene? It's a cutscene. Never mind. Nope. Was that not enough? Oh.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
Varka has his own code. Roland's may let Varka rest, but Varka's does not.
For the next part, it's over to you.
Oh.
Outlander who caught the wind.
He's doing the plan, the dangerous plan.
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back, and all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw.
That's really cool.
Huh. Guess the only way is through.
Alright, deeper into the wolf. Okay.
A Favonius sword.
Ooh.
Who left this here?
Is this a memory of Conria? So this is Roland's sword then.
Lonely warrior.
No, Rostam.
Take me to see him.
Rostam's longing. Oh, do we already just have it? Okay. Can we take pictures? No, we cannot. Darn it.
On me.
Ooh.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, A mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Oh, is Rostam's longing keeping us alive?
Stormwind! On me.
Come on, give us the. There we go. I love his attack combo. It's so cool. Yo. Hmm? Use the special skill to dispel the filth from
the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Wait, can I check something? I can't. Okay, Fairest Shadow is a 3-star. A replica of the famed sword of Arundel, the Line of Light. For the power of the legendary hero as you hold this sword in your hand. Imagine yourself as a great warrior himself. Note, daydreaming not recommended in live combat. That's funny. Wait, but then... The Knight of Boreas. Imagine he was cutting old nobles of Mondstadt. Interesting. I rarely ever read like the deeper lore for the weapon, so it was really cool to see that. Have a little mention. We're just gaining energy? Okay, sure. Is that...
The scent that reeks of blood
Hmm.
appears to be getting stronger.
Remember, hold E. Oh, by the way, after the story quest, I'm gonna ask you to do something and you're just gonna have to take your word for it. Okay, sounds good. Hold E. Like right now or in combat?
Looks like I can just
Oh, wait,
right
to jump.
over these obstacles.
I figured it out. Nice. A third weapon.
No matter the epoch,
This again?
the world is awash with corruption and injustice.
Wolf's Gravestone.
Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them.
That's not what those words are.
Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss. Malicious lies!
Yeah, no, me too, Jua. That's not what was said.
On me.
Oh, these guys are not prepared. Yo, are we fighting faster? Why are we so fast now?
Sweeping in. On me. Stormwind.
Sure, sure.
Sweeping in.
We just disappear. Yeah. Sure.
Stormwind!
Yo.
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
Oh. Cool, and we also got pushed back by something. That is the corruption of the abyss. Ravenwood and Rostam think of buffing. Oh. Okay, so Rostam's longing gives us the health increase. Oh, I see. Gives us the health increase. That's why we weren't dying from decay. Ravenwood's longing must have given us the attack speed boost. Rostam's longing grants 20% cooldown reduction. Ravenwood's longing increases movement speed. Okay, well, movement speed, attack speed, kind of the same thing, but just in general, yeah. Rostam's longing grants 20% cooldown reduction. So why were we getting health just randomly then? Rostam, yes.
Feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Move forward with speed. Okay, so we just. Yep. I know these games. Okay, where's the next one?
Huh?
Oh. No, but we just got there.
I can't hide from it.
You must deliver it.
Yo. Thank you, Rostam. Uh-oh.
Your path cannot end here.
Oh, there. Oh no.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Come on. They sacrificed themselves. Oh.
Of 10,000 men. In the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
It's like the dark version of the mural in Mondstadt. Oh, that's cool. Kept noticing that big figures are faster. Notice Versa and Varka being both faster than usual. It's not attached to any of the swords. Oh, healing's just a thing for the first fight. Oh, okay. Wandering Knight's Longing does not buff you in any noticeable way because you don't ever get into a fight while you have it. It buffed our spirit. Oh.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
There he is.
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
I'm trying to cut him off. Dang it. Oh no. I tried to cut him off. That's creepy. That's really creepy. Heart of the Wolf, dead by dawn. But he went this way.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out.
What?
And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha!
What?
No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
He really likes teleporting here. You can't even sprint towards him.
Is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland.
Just walks off screen and suddenly he's somewhere else.
Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear.
And
It is
to the
only
right.
a matter of time before they yield and crumble.
And to the left.
But if this is your final request,
How much do we want to bet he's on the right side now? Oh. Never mind.
I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solmari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation.
He's yammering a lot. Also started looking in the opposite direction first.
After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue. This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
Are we the rescue plan?
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours.
Oh?
forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andrius, god of the North Wind.
Oh.
Andrius, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. This world shows no such mercy to its inhabitants.
Clearly, Roland didn't play the Inazuman arc of the Archon quest.
Return. Return to the ley lines. This is my choice. My memory. Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Andrius, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... surely not.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
No.
The
Oh, it's just
Dominator
single.
of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
That's why Traveler was saying it's too dangerous. Bark, welcome in. Almost missed a no stream. Saved your streak. Nice, nice. Welcome in. Varka went to Nodcry and spoke with Malwika, but Malwika wasn't the only one he spoke with. There was another that guided his path.
If a mortal heart
Oh!
is to bear the soul of a god, this is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Captain?
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf, isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
Oh.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allow Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Have you met this man? Have you seen him?
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one.
Someone who also carried a soul, hello Capitano. Not just one soul, many souls. He's a great person to learn from for Varka. Going back through old RE fanfic and realize that your timing was wrong for it, so you decided to restart. And you got the prologue for it done. Yo, nice, nice.
Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall.
Does he know this? Does he have a way out of this?
Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation.
I don't think that was an option for him. I don't think you were going to give him salvation.
May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha, lonely?
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return. I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail.
Oh.
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Family.
No.
Oh.
Call.
Noel.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Oh.
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Uncle Varka! He's the right to us!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
Yo, let's go.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
So we read after the cutscene, you're on time limit, stop reading and run. Okay, do we fight? Jean's longing, No's longing, Diluc's longing?
Right back at you, Varka.
Okay, so it says fight our way through the ley lines. Liggly! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. We are fighting for our life right now. But look who it is. Look who it is. Alright. We run, we run. Oh, this is so epic. Welcome in, Liggly. Welcome in, everyone. Nova, DJ. How are you all doing? How was your stream? Ooh, Zenless. How was Zenless? Was today a Hoyo Dailies day? Oh, okay. I think we jump here. Oh, Noel! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh no, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Your husband, yes. Every day is Hoyo Dailies. Gotcha, gotcha.
There's an ice cold drink with your name on it.
Do we just fight here as well? Wait, I hope the Hoyo Dailies went well. Hope you had a good stream. Sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment. This has been such a great story quest. And then just the Noel cameo there just kind of threw my brain out the window. This way? I think we just leave. We just don't even interact with these guys. It's understandable, yes. Uh-oh, uh-oh, shoot, uh-oh, uh-oh. I messed up, I messed up. Oh no! I keep forgetting that I can do the super jump. Oh! Okay, hang on, hang on. I swear I know how to play video games. Oh god. No, please, please, just... No! What? And the time doesn't even reset for us. How much further? How much further? We're not close, are we? What happens when we hit 0? I guess we find out. I guess we find out right here. Oh no, that's not good. Nope. Nope, we're ignoring all of this. We ignore all of that. Oh please, come on. Please, please. I would not want to have a... Okay, we're good, we're good.
Fate's chosen Lupus.
I can't fall here. I can't
Oh,
fall
shoot.
here.
Oh, please.
On me. One final battle.
Oh boy. Let's go.
Walk forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
Oh.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust
you will find a way to manage on your own.
This is such a touching scene.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Wait, does he mean Rostam's letter to Roland? Yep. Oh. Oh, man.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you.
Oh. I think that's supposed to be the real Roland in there.
Phew. This has been one long expedition.
Time to go home.
From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Nice. Wait. I spy Noel.
Hey everyone. It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Alright, while we're on this like beautiful scene right here, let me get caught up with chat. They living good. Can't believe Rosaria lied to us. Yes, I can. She said she wouldn't help Raids with the letter, and she did anyways. I noticed that too. Varka's not escaping, is he? He made it out. Everything worked out. Wait, no. If Varka is your husband, and Noelle is his adoptive daughter, and Noelle is your wife, are you my mother? What in the lore? Hey mom, are you proud of me? Good to see you figuring that out all times. Joins in, Varka falls to his demise in an I swear I know how to play video games while nearly falling to his demise again. Noelle is the only character that provides help through the entire escape, by the way, because she doesn't actually help with Varka's talent. She gets to shield the whole escape route. That's my girl. That's Noelle for ya. Waves, yo, welcome in, Ozzy. Welcome in, how you doing? Can't wait to do this quest for yourself now. You should, Bark. It is such a good quest. Proud of you, son? Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted to hear. Here's a message sent before the escape sequence. If a letter to Roland could let Ether separate Roland's soul from a wolf spirit, could the same be done for Varka? Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. So that's why he had Ether test that hypothesis. Interesting. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing okay. We're near the end. I'm assuming this is near the end of the story quest, and it's been so good. Today's been so fun. Are we lore digging? A little bit, a little bit. Oh.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Is this the new sword? Is this the sword skin?
Yeah. I'm home.
That was such a beautiful ending. Oh my gosh, that's such a great oh, and look who's here. Hey Varka. Hey, so Varka, real quick, got a question for ya. When do I get to be a knight? When do I get to be a knight, Varka? This is not your format, Frig. Quests are your OP. Nope, Swordskin is a world quest. Oh, gotcha. Alright, let's see. What does Varka got to say to us?
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face.
Ooh.
Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
Wait, can we find him in Mondstadt now? In 24 years? Hi, Mochi. How are you? You gotta quit slinging swords in the ceiling first. But, listen, I'll stop slinging swords in the ceiling when they make swords that I can actually wield and don't fly out of my hands. That's not on me, that's on Wagner. At least he figured it out and realized that I need heavier swords. You get to be a knight when you're confident enough to ask yourself without a certain eyeball possessing you. Darn, what a shame. Here, Noel pulled the guy for his torment to follow the eyeball further. There's a question that will answer that. So no, will not answer your questions. Okay, valid. Noel's voice is oddly deep today. Leave it all to me. What are other Noel lines? As a dutiful maid should. There you go. There's your Noel content. How's Noel? Noel's doing okay, Mochi. I'm mostly better from being sick. My voice is mostly back. It doesn't get tired when I talk as much. Although I do have some coughing fits come up occasionally, so that's a thing I have to get through. But other than that, I'm doing fine. Nightmare Fuel still questioning as to why Traveler isn't wearing the new outfit, because they didn't really incorporate. I guess they didn't think that far ahead with how they coded it. I don't know. Imagining Muscular Noel like Fufu from Zenless. Wait, there are some really funny pictures of Buff Noel. It's really funny. There's also, I think, the one there's a person who does a lot of the, I mentioned this last time, but the Genshin.exe videos. In the one called the last Noel.exe, there's a scene with a really buff Noel. Just for a brief moment. Not every scene after new outfit was accounted to have constantly on. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame, but I mean, it's honestly not a big deal to me. Are we Noel mains over here? We better be. No, that's fine. Like, I don't care, but I am a proud Noel main at the very least. So that's what it would sound like if Noel was Noel. No, I think if Noel or gender bend as a male, I think it would be a timid voice, kind of similar to oh shoot, I'm forgetting his name. The Chocobo boy. Oh, what is his name? He's the only one I can't remember right now. Oh my gosh. After this convo, I have a few things for you to do. Okay, so Mika, yes, thank you, Mochi. Mika. I feel like it'd sound a little more like Mika. Just hoping upcoming AQs include it. I think it might, because it was during the AQ when we got it. So I think it will. They will account for it then. So we'll see. About your plan.
The sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work.
Were you really that certain, though? Were you really certain? I'm not going to say anything disparaging about Varka, since his wife is in chat, I think, still. But I don't think you thought that plan through. I really think you were winging it the entire time, my guy. Don't worry, Liggly. No, see, he's mostly... Okay, I will say that all of the Noel cameos in just his story quest have basically led me to forgive him for his transgression of not knighting her. No, but I do really love his character. He is such a great guy. He was so cool when it's revealed what he did with the Giga. Yes! Oh my gosh, he is such a Giga Chad. Like, what was it when, I think it was right before you raided, but when Roland, or maybe it was right after, I forget, but like Roland was saying, you think you can carry the soul of a wolf inside of you? And I was like, do you not see this man standing in front of you, Roland? If anyone could, it's this guy. Time to cancel Null on Blue Sky. Null lied to us. No. It's not listen, I grew as a person. I grew as an eyeball. I found it in my hearts to forgive him. Surely that's a good thing, right? A certified Varka hater? Oh no. Varka seems like the guy to wing it in every situation. He is. He absolutely is. Well, no. He does have some really well thought out plans. I will say he's a very good tactician, but he also is definitely a monstatter at his heart. So you're watching the cutscene, so we waited a minute to raid and watch the stream of the cutscene. I see. Gotcha. Thank you again for the raid, Legally. If you have to take care of anything, definitely go do what you have to do. Otherwise, feel free to hang around here and lurk. We're probably going to raid out right after I finish this and then whatever Jewel wants me to do, which I don't think will take a super long time. Time to jingle the keys? Yes. Okay, thank you, Jua. Also, I'm going to say, since there are new people here, my head moderator and really good friend Jua2073, it was his birthday yesterday, so please wish him a happy birthday. It would make me super happy if you did. So the eyeball that spent 6+ months disliking Varka for knighting Durin prior to Noel. Listen.
The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
Yeah.
Aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Same thing, just different outcome.
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step.
Oh.
But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
He just didn't want to do it, did he?
Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you.
It'll probably take a while to convince you to do it, but trust you so you know it won't lead you astray. Okay. Alright, sounds good, Jua. I'll get through this conversation and then tell me about how long you think it'll take. Just to give me a heads up. But what if I'd failed?
Then I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home.
Yep, sounds about right.
Come at a heavy price, and with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power.
Invoking the power of an Archon. How steep a price are we talking?
It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
Probably. How's that mortgage taste? What do you mean?
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember.
About the expedition.
Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future. A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves.
Oh, nice. Okay, so everyone is going home for the most part.
Albedo and Durin will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon.
Ooh, okay.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face.
About your future.
My future? Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scryglass.
Wait, Varka was going to pay Venti, but not us? Unacceptable. No, go to the Grandmaster's office, Jean's office, as acting Grandmaster. It's time to take things into our own hands. And no, this isn't the trust part. The trust part happens after. Are we going to rob the Grandmaster? Are we? Wait, hang on. Wait. Legally, it's just borrowing. Legally, okay. We're just borrowing yours and your husband's money. It's not stealing. I'm sure that we're gonna buy some nice dandelion wine for him, and for you. It's not stealing. Probably a bit overly strict. Oh, I didn't. Don't worry. I won't read those just in case. Yo, thank you for the follow, DJ Bucks. Thank you so much. Just to be safe. You saw an abyssal calamity in the north, right?
Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future, thanks in no small part to you. Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nodcry stronghold.
Man's super busy.
Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nodcry is so you can dump all your work here on Gene again, isn't it?
That face says it all. Feel bad taking it at first, but then realize only he can rob himself, so whatever. True. Okay, you know what? We're gonna make it not theft. We're going to switch to Varka and then take the money. Can we even buy dandelion wine? I don't know. I'm not sure. Still convinced Varka's leaving to avoid more paperwork? Absolutely. No, that face, this face right here, that's the face of a man who just got caught by people who know him very well. Aren't you gonna say something in your defense? Don't just stand there grinning.
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on.
Yo. Okay, so I think that answers my question from earlier, definitively.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
I have no more questions.
All right then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world, there's no feeling as intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
Varka, that is Varka's face. You hit delete and thought about it and realized it was overly strict. Oh, you're bad? Alright, I guess you can post it again, so I know what to look at. Saw Jean's wrath and went, I got milk to buy and not cry. Alright, so let's, just for no particular reason here, let's see, he's level 60 or 50? 40, yikes. We'll rectify that, I promise. I promise we just need to fight this thing more. I just haven't had enough time to fight that. So switch to him.
Right.
I did not switch the team. What's the emote for switching the team? Is it deployed? We'll go here. They were just talking about is any money to about if there was any money to steal in Varka's office. Oh, okay, gotcha. His loss, I'm just saying, totally unbiased. Well, we're going to just do a routine inspection in the office. Just to, you know, no particular reason or anything. Just gonna do a quick check-in here.
On me.
Wait. Nothing in solitary confinement. Okay. It's still there. Alright. Oh. Varka's secret stash of cash. Wait. How has no one found that? It's just in the desk. Look at that. It's just down there. No one's seen that yet? Okay, well, sparkled dead ahead. Look, see, it's not stealing. He needs to make a purchase. Did not see that. Varka, okay, let's see. Money Varka had set aside for drinks, brazenly tucked away in a desk drawer. The most dangerous spot is actually the safest spot. He might claim that, but the truth is he probably keeps the money here because he believes the acting Grandmaster will neither spend it nor reveal its hiding place. Although this money was originally set aside to buy the dandelion wine as an offering to the Archon, now that plans have changed, maybe it can be used to reward the honorary knight who saved Varka, or given to the knight to reward each friend who helped rescue Varka instead. Or given to the knight to reward each friend who helped Varka instead. Okay. You need to have Varka. True. Varka's really okay. Both as like a team unit and a character. I very much enjoy Varka. You can absolutely trust that you won't lead me astray. So believe you when you say this. Use it. You want me to... Okay, so Jua is saying this, for people who don't know, Jua is saying this because I have a tendency to save items like this that are like one-off uses. So I have Paimon's Food Fund. I have the investment returns from Mimi's Bruner's books. There's Amina's compensation. I don't use them because I like having the item itself. I would have absolutely saved this. But my moderator is telling me he's not leading me astray and telling me to use it. Before I do that, let me just get caught up in chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. The outside of player probably was hidden in a way. It's out of Jean's sight. No, I think she's absolutely seen it, and like Varka said, or this thing says about Varka, he's trusting she's not going to use it because she's too noble to use money that's not hers. I absolutely think that that's the case. The amount of things he can claim. Took it without having him. I meant for the money, not telling him no. Oh, no, I mean, I was telling Noah to pull. Is it quest locked? It might be quest locked then. You got it on main, don't see it on alts. Yeah, it's probably quest locked then. Logging in right now. Okay, so I guess. Okay, all right, we're gonna use it. Oh, we just get another one? Wait, where'd it go? Also, how much was that? Was that 20,000 or 200,000? Where did it go? Quest items? Aha! It's a quest item. Nice. That was 2 million? No way he's holding 2 million Mora in a drawer for dandelion wine. Also, thank you, Jua. I appreciate that you knew what I wanted. You knew that I wanted to keep a souvenir, and it gave me a souvenir. So thank you for having me do that. 200,000. Oh, okay. I mean, he does love to drink. Okay, fair. But that's a lot of secret stash that he put away when he could have actually bought drinks with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Now, Jewel, that was the thing, right? That was the thing that you wanted me to do, or was there something else that you wanted me to do before we end stream? Oh, also, rewards. Oh, wait! We can level them up again.
The second knightly virtue is honesty. Deceitful and cunning words might win you the upper hand in the moment, but a victory won by the blade never lies.
I like that. I like that from him. Can we do it again? We can, in fact, do it again. Okay, so now he'll be level 60. Alright, and then we'll have to do a little more grinding to get him to the next one. But... okay, now I have to figure out what to put on him. I'll do that later. I'll probably actually... I might build him off stream. But anyways, he is now level 60, right? There it is. Yep, level 60. Yo, Alar, welcome in. How am I right now? I'm doing better than I was. Like, my health is turned up a little bit. So yeah, we're chilling. How are you? How you been? That was a thing. Was worried it'd take you longer to be convinced because of your habits of souvenir collecting. Well, no, I just needed you because I know that you know what I'm looking for, and I do trust you. So I thank you, and yes, I'm glad it didn't take a whole lot of convincing. The thing he wanted you to do was get your compensation for taking care of Mondstadt while he was gone. True. And now we are fully compensated. Probably the other half of his bag of monies was taken for his Nogger expedition to afford travel and food costs. I mean, he probably took like maybe a good 5,000 more for that. He left the important 200,000 more for Dandelion wine.
Take good care of them, and they'll take care of you when it matters most.
Alrighty. That was super fun though. I'm really glad that we got through that today. Doing well, got 2 S rank bang boosts today on Zenless. Nice, nice. The window in Varka's room forcibly opens from the strong winds and now his more disappeared. Yeah, disappeared because of strong winds. That definitely wasn't Barbados trying to get some money for some wine. Alright, oh, that's such a good pose. Alright, you know, when you have Varka fully built, and then and only then you'll guide you to the Varka weapon skin. You will suffer if you don't build him. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Jua. I will let you know when he is built. I may have to refer to some experts like Ligly or Nova or anyone in the chat who's good with builds when I work on that.
I like to drink on occasion. Any and every occasion.
Oh shoot. Let me pause this ad. It was about to start. That would have been bad. Okay. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, and welcome in. Just lurking your Genshin streams. They're fun to watch. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for lurking as well. Hope you've been doing okay. That wasn't your wanderer speeding through Favonia's HQ taking his more, not at all. You know Varka takes no fall damage if you use his skill. I kind of assumed, and I'm really glad that's the case, because that would really suck if you accidentally missed something and then just plummeted. Same to you, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let us find someone to raid. Is there anyone else doing Genshin right now? What about... I don't see too many people doing Genshin that I know. Genshin, but Miko's live. Oh, Miko went live again. I noticed that. Legit, you can go from the top of the map to the bottom with the skill and 0 damage will be taken. That's pretty cool. A day card from Rising Winds. Attack percent sands, crit circlet for goblet. Either attack percent for a general build or pyro, electro, hydro, cryo damage for reaction specialist. Ooh. What about EM though? Like, does EM not help? Thank you, Mochi. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you, Ligly. Thank you for all the lurks as well. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for all the well wishes for me and my health. And thank you for all the birthday wishes for Jua. If you haven't said it already, please wish Jua a happy birthday. It was his birthday yesterday. But yes, I appreciate all of you. Alright, I think we go say... I just saw... Hang on, what did I just see? Did I just see? Alright, let's go say hi to Codicism. It looks like he's doing Stygian. I should do Stygian. At some point, I will do Stygian. But yes, here are the raid messages. Oh, well, the first one, that was not how you do that. There we go. Alrighty, thank you guys, thank you everyone for hanging out, for the lurks, for the raids, for just everything. I appreciate all of you. Start raid. Alright. I will see you guys. Oh, I'm going to be doing bonus streams this week. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and the day after. We're going to be doing the event in Genshin. And then, if everything goes well, the day after that, so 3 days from now, will be the Dark Hours collab with Daytime Sakura and Kitsunoki VT. So if there may be things that come up that'll prevent that. I or Jewel will keep you guys updated. But as right now, we're planning the collab in 3 days from now. So hopefully that's still the plan, and I will see you all then. Hopefully I get to see you guys tomorrow and the day after for the event bonus streams as well. Wishing you the best. Thank you, Owen. 2,500 to 3,000 attack, 70. Oh, that is, ooh, yes, definitely. Have a good rest. Thank you, Nova. Appreciate it. His ult is cool, but not actually that useful for him, so you can skip ER. Of course, but I'll tell you what. I see. I'll definitely do some research. All right. Thank you, guys. Let's go say hi to Codicism. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you whenever you stop by again. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Good night, Liggly. Thank you again. Do not need EM. Okay, gotcha. Noted. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.